What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one right here, and that's about that XXXTentacion situation that happened out there in Florida. You know, where three guys, rode up on them. They really cased them out. Saw him in a motorcycle shop, followed him out, made sure to pull up on him and block his car off. Three guys jump out at gunpoint. Uncle ran, took off, got out the situation, but they unalived XXX and Tentacion. Crazy thing about it now, and if you really go back, they were kind of somewhat slightly trying to implicate Drake, off in this situation, but once those guys got caught, then they kind of like, oh, okay, well, now you can leave Drake's name out of it. Coincidentally, though, unfortunately, whatever you want to call it, here recently, though, this guy right here, by the last name of Williams, one of the guys who's, been convicted or whatever, wants to appeal the case, and he's putting Drake's name in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that means, if Drake really had part in it, or if it's crazy, because there's, different things that I've been hearing saying that Drake was a part of some gang that these dudes were, one of the guys were in or something, but it's a little bit that's trying to unravel here. But let's take a look at and see what these cats talking about on this little special here. Fair use, by the way. Fair use, fair use. Let's tap in and see what they talking about.
Now, as I mentioned, Williams is appealing this decision, and a big focus of this is on Drake.
That's
There's also
crazy.
other issues that they're bringing up, so I want to get into it right now. And for that, I want to bring on Williams' defense attorney, Mauricio Padilla. Thank you so much for coming on, Mauricio. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming on right afterwards. So I wanted to talk about this with you, and we're going to get into more specifics of the appeal. But overall, big picture,
he appealing
big
something
theme,
wrong.
What are you and the rest of the defense counsel
If he appealing it, then shoot.
Well, I am not arguing it. I'm not his appellate attorney. I was the trial counsel, so I'm just referencing
It's that thing like New Jack City. If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me type thing, I guess.
what Mr. Patanzo, which is his appellate attorney, has stated in the brief. There's so many errors that it takes a while to even break it down. One of the main errors in my opinion in the case, which I had to sit through, argue, and live it, was the fact that in December of 2020, I filed a witness list. The state's reaction to that was to file a motion saying we want the court to strike all of his witnesses, which is that's not even something that's legal or that you could do. You have to itemize who you want stricken. You just can't shotgun approach and say I want all of his defense witnesses stricken, but the state attorney did that. In a hearing that I had to defend, myself to that in that motion, the court didn't grant that, but the court instructed me to file a pleading, which was the nexus in my defense witnesses and what nexus they had to my theory of defense, which I argued was inappropriate because at the end of the day, you're ordering me to give the state a blueprint of what my defense is going to be. But I was ordered to do it, and I did it. When prior to Mr. Onfroy, which I'll refer to him as X for this interview because his stage name was XXXTentacion, which was the victim in this case. Prior to him being murdered, he had posted on Instagram, if anybody kills me, I'm snitching right now. It's champagne poppy. I'm paraphrasing, but something to that effect, right? So.
That's crazy.
The decedent said prior to his death, if anybody kills me, it's Champagne Poppy, which is Drake's Instagram name. I laid out in extreme detail all of my defense witnesses list, which included many rappers, because at the end of the day, the victim in this case was a rapper. He had feuds, ongoing public feuds with not only Drake, but a lot of rappers that are either signed to OVO or related to Drake in some way, including 600 Breezy, which is a Chicago big.
So yeah, man, y'all see it, man. The man said it before he passed, actually, too. And now the thing is, it makes me wonder, is that just a coincidence or what? But why is this dude bringing his name up now? because he appealing. He said, nah, I'm not taking this. Something. He was trying to stay solid as long as he could, I guess, and now he just spilling the beans. If that's the truth, or if maybe we just heard Drake's name and now we're buying into too much. But this guy just said right there that, man, you know, they weren't really investigating around the scene of witnesses and taking, I guess, what he posted into account of, you know, serious, you know, and because, you know, they didn't really go for Drake when that happened, but now all of a sudden they calling his name. You know, and you think now, you see how this entertainment industry is. It's just like, it's almost all bets off. It used to be a time where you felt like you knew the artist, and like, no, they wouldn't have done that, right? Shh, man. It's, you know, it's, and then if it's the trend of where these cats be having beef with each other and then pay some people to take them out over some social media beef or whatever it is, that's stupid now, man. But a lot of people are doing it. They're getting caught up all the time now. It's like, man, why not just focus on the money? But anyway, and then I do remember how I first really kind of heard about XXXTentacion when he was saying that Drake bit his music, stole his rap or something like that. A bit off of him. It was something to that nature. And I remember that. That's how I first kind of heard about XXXTentacion. I didn't know that it was even a beef between them boys. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. A misunderstanding. I didn't know they was going back and forth, whatever it is. You know, I just thought that Drake blew that off, but I guess they was, you know, having a little back and forth at sometimes or something. I don't know. But, you know, that's crazy. They already done got, they got, Lil Durk, got the NBA Youngboy, got Diddy, and more, you know. Got a lot more, it looks like, man. What if this goes to trial? You know, what if Drake has to be called in to go to court and they have to investigate him and all this and that and his whereabouts around the time and if he funded anything? I mean, you know, I don't know. That's, you know, that's crazy. Is this a coincidence? Is this dude just trying to stir up something? Kill time? I mean, you know, what? Was Drake really in a gang with this dude? What is this noise that I'm hearing? You know, dang. You know, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. Like I say, right now, these entertainers, almost like all bets are off. Because, you know, and that's just on the outside looking in, because it's so hard to get in on that side. That's all I'm saying. It's like, you know, what's really going on nowadays, you know. Then he got this beef with Kendrick Lamar and all that, and he want to file a lawsuit. It's just not looking good for him right now. It is what it is, though. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all think Drake has something to do with this? Did he pay somebody off to do that to XX? I mean, is he part of this? I mean, you know, or is this just all a coincidence? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know, how things are unfolding in this entertainment industry, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, you know. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.